Hello everyone, unboxing Mrs. Quilty. I think we're on box 4. On box 4? So many things come in every month, I can't remember where we are. But here we go, Mrs. Quilty, box 4. I got it out of the letterbox yesterday. I've slit the seal, but that's about it. So let's see what we've got. You can see at the same time as me. Oh, this looks nice. This looks nice. Oh, let's see what we've got. So, oh, how cute. How cute. We have got two little handmade leather labels to sew on a project. That's cute. And a little fabric covered tape measure. Oh, that's cute. I can keep that in my handbag because I often need to measure something when I'm out. That's good. This is obviously a clue to the fabric. Woodland theme, I'm thinking. Let's get to the main bit. Oh, I like these. I like these. I've been wondering what to do with all this lovely Mrs. Quilty ribbon. I've got loads of it now sitting in a pot over there. So if you've got any ideas, tell me. I feel I need to add them to something. What yet? I don't know. Because it says Mrs. Quilty, so I don't know. Maybe just on a quilt. So let's see what we have. I'm liking these. What is that on there? I think it's a fox. Let's see. So we have got this one. Is that a fox? Looks like a fox to me. Look at the big bushy tail. That's nice. Oh, a plaid that goes very nicely. Oh, a beautiful pale blue. It looks like a fern print, a fern leaf print on it. Lovely mustard with a random dot on it. I do love random dots. This is definitely a fox because it's all that colour. Really nice. Nature, you know, leaves. They're always great fabrics, those. Great fillers. This one has got bird outlines on. That's really nice too. I'm loving these. Another nature print, but with a couple of different coloured leaf prints. Really nice. Oh, some good old camouflage. I'm really going to have to think what I'm going to make with this, aren't I? I wonder what suggestions they've got in the book. Oh, that's nice. It's almost like a map. That's really nice. I like that. This is nice. Tents, look. They are tents, aren't they? Yes, tents with the flaps open at the front. Oh, and this is a pretty colour one as well. Lovely blue with sort of like that orangey, rusty, mustardy ferns. Really nice. I really like all of those. I wonder what projects they have. So projects are probably starting to, we're month 4 now. So as the first box was very aimed at beginners, I'm guessing projects will get better. Not get better, that's an awful way to say it. Get more challenging as we're meant to know more. So what have we got? Oh, we have a main projects. Freddy the Fox block for the block of the month. A bunny storage bag. 4 Seasons table runner. A casserole keeper. Luggage tag. And, oh, the digital bonuses. A luggage tag and a coffee cup sleeve. They're scrap busting projects. So there's the block of the month. That's cute. I don't know what I'd use it on. I don't know if I could fit that into something or other, but it's cute. It will help people learn how to put awkward shapes together. Look, some of them are, you know, weird. You know, when you put two rectangles together and you have to have them at a bit of an angle, and your eye naturally just wants to line up all the corners. But anyway, that's good for newbies. This is the Four Seasons table runner. That's really quite nice too. It shows all the pretty much all the fabrics together, and they go really nicely, don't they? So that's nice. There is a video tutorial with a QR code. Always helpful. There is a casserole keeper. That's nice. What else did I say there was? That's still the casserole keeper, I think. Oh, the bunny lunch bag. Cute. Cute. They'd be good in some really nice spring pastel colours, you know, for Easter egg bags. Really cute. What else was there? Oh, there was a couple of extra little trail mix energy bites. I bet this is something my sister would love. There's a recipe in this month, look. Trail mix energy bites. She makes lots of things like that. Rolled oats, nut butter, honey or maple syrup, chia seeds, dried cranberries or raisins, dark chocolate chips. Yeah, just the sort of thing my sister makes and keeps in her freezer. There's no large pictures of the scrap busters, probably because they're scrap busters and they're small, but I will show you just at the bottom there, just like a little luggage tag and a coffee sleeve. But if you've never made things like that before, it's handy. But I'm really liking that. Really like that. Really like the fabrics. They're just really nice. Look. Let's see. Can we fan them all down one at a time? Really like them. Lovely, nice selection. Some of those would look nice on some of the toy patterns as well that I got free when I signed up. So yeah, and they feel really nice. Another lovely bunch of fabric. You can't go wrong with this box. I think my first box, I don't know, I'm sure I paid £25. I think it's £30 a month. But you're getting 3 meters of fabric without anything else. You're getting some gifts, some projects. I just think this is great. It's great value for money. I love the surprise of not knowing what fabrics I'm going to get each month, and challenging myself on how I'm going to use them, because if it's sort of fabric that, if it's colours I wouldn't normally pick, or if it's patterns I wouldn't normally pick, I do get a little bit stuck. I just think, oh, what would I use that in? Because a lot of the stuff I buy, we all have a bit of a style. As in, I know what fabrics I naturally find myself being drawn to. I know the colours I like. I probably get quite samey in my quilts because there's certain quilt patterns I really love. I know those fabrics look good on those patterns, so you know, I might do the same quilt pattern but with different fabrics, different colours, but they're all very much along a theme. So I'm quite liking the challenge of getting fabrics I have no choice over, and challenging myself on how I'm going to use them, and not just use them, but use them best to show them off, because there's no point in having fabulous fabrics if the project you use them on just sort of overwhelms them. You want to see the fabrics, you want to sort of notice, like those little foxes on that first one. Just, oh, there's a little fox in there hidden by the tree. You know, you want to notice those details. Some designer has gone to the trouble of designing a range of fabrics, and if you use it and just bury those designs in a very busy, I just think that poor designer, you're not showing their fabrics off to their best. So yeah, I'm quite, I liked that. I would never walk into a quilt shop and have bought those. I might have bought some of the fern prints because they're safe and they'll go with things. I probably wouldn't have bought the fox prints because I wouldn't know what to do with it. I know I wouldn't have bought the camouflage print, but I've got them. I'm going to have to use them. So let's see what I can come up with. I'm not going to worry about it now before I go on holiday. I will take a photo of it all, and I will, while I'm hopefully laying on a beach sunning myself, I will be thinking about what I can make with those fabrics. But the pressing question is, what do I do with all this ribbon? I've got loads of it, Mrs. Quilty ribbon. I must be able to use it in something. It's too nice a ribbon to chuck away. And you know what us crafters are like. We squirrel everything away. I mean, if you get a present and it's tied up with a beautiful bow, you take it off, you shove the ribbon, you run the iron over it and press all the creases out. And, well, I do anyway. And I shove it in my ribbon jar. One of my ribbon jars. I've got about 3 large ones over there. Because you never know when you might need that bit of ribbon. But what am I going to do with this Mrs. Quilty ribbon? I really need to think about that. I might, something like, you know, like when you do a selvage project and you use the selvages of the ends, I might be able to use the Mrs. Quilty ribbon with some of my other ribbons. Actually, I might just stitch them onto some wadding and make a piece of fabric, a bit of quilted fabric that I can use in little pouches or project bags. Or I do actually have to make a few project bags to store my block of the months in until I put them all together in about a year's time, probably about 10 months time. So maybe I can use this in that, a bit of quilted fabric, some selvages from the fabrics I'm using on those block of the months. Let's see. But if you've got any ideas, what have you all done with your Mrs. Quilty ribbon that's come? You can't just throw it away. What a waste. So if you've got any ideas, please leave a comment and let me know. Yeah. That's getting my brain thinking now. Sorry, I'm getting distracted because the brain's starting to think, what can I do with it? But yeah, I'd love to see, and if any of you have used the Mrs. Quilty ribbon in a project and you've done a video about it, please direct me to your videos. I do love seeing what everyone else is doing. I do love meeting other crafters through things like this. So please let me know. I look forward to hearing from you. I hope you're all well. And if you've made something fabulous with box 4 of Mrs. Quilty, show me, point me in the right direction so I can see ideas, because I'd love to see what you've done with it all. It looks all lovely together, but I am going to have to come up with how I'm going to use it. So I'd love to grab some ideas from you. So leave a comment, let me know. Message me privately if you don't like leaving comments. Just let me know. And I will speak to you soon. I hope you're all well. I hope you're all enjoying your sewing time and whatever you happen to be making. And I will speak to you soon. Okay, bye.